We done?
My name is Jack. I'm the owner of Masterson Film Wedding Videography. I'm here today with regards to wedding videos in the future. I appreciate picking a wedding videographer is very hard. There's lots of us out there, lots of great talent and lots of great packages. But firstly, I thought I'd tell you a little bit more about my style. I consider myself a storyteller at heart, and your wedding, as cliche as it sounds, is your story. I like to pick the best bits out of the ceremony and the speeches and use them to really drive the narrative in the film. Now, I'm not saying the film is going to be 2 hours long. It's more of a 10 to 15 minute highlight film. But by making the film shorter, it gives me more time to concentrate on getting those really beautiful cinematic shots and also making sure it's more engaging for your friends and family and a lot easier to share. So along with the highlights film, I also offer you the full ceremony and speeches, as I imagine you guys will probably want to sit down and watch them again. So when it comes to shooting your wedding, my ethos is document the day, don't get in the way. I do this by bringing very minimal kit. I like to bring maybe one camera, two at most, just to capture a couple angles during the ceremony and speeches. So finally, let me talk to you about the packages. Over the years, I've discovered that a lot of people want the same thing. So I've now condensed it all to one package. In this package, it includes a full day shooting, the highlights film, the ceremony film, and the speeches film, all delivered on a bespoke, personalized USB box with your name on. Along with the main package, I also offer add-ons, such as drone footage, a second camera operator, and extended edit. These are just to name a few, but we can talk about this later. So that was just a really brief overview of what I can offer you, and I look forward to speaking to you guys in the future. And if you can't wait, I'm down below in the comments, or I'm happy to answer your emails or your messages directly. So before I go, I'm going to leave you guys one of my latest videos. So thanks again for watching, stay safe, and hope to speak to you soon.
Today has been a day of mixed emotions for me. Pride, happiness, and also relief. That Jenny's married such a fine man and not her first childhood crush, Timmy Mallet. But it's an honour standing here today, although performing in front of an audience isn't necessarily something that comes naturally to me. Which cannot be said about Jenny. The Jenny Show began in July 1989, and it was a huge success from the start, although I can't take much credit for that. That was mainly to Debbie. As a young child, Jenny had two hobbies, talking and asking questions. Where most children went to bed with an Enid Blyton book, Jenny would go to bed with the Encyclopedia Britannica. When she was a little girl, Jenny always wanted to be an actress. But performing for Jenny wasn't a hobby, it was a lifestyle. All day, every day, Jenny would run around the house putting on impromptu, improvised performances that, looking back, were way ahead of her time. She performed them to friends, family, anyone who would sit and watch, and if they wouldn't watch, she'd chase them around until they did. In many ways, Jenny's whole life was one big show, but today it's her biggest stage. So that's our leading lady. But there's still one big part of the show we are missing. Enter the leading man. The person who stole her heart. the person more important to her than anyone in the world, Archie the cat. No, of course I mean Chris, but Archie does run him close. Chris, I know you were already part of the family, but it's a pleasure to formally welcome you to the Nash clan. You're perfectly suited, you're both as smart as the other, and more importantly, Chris, you can keep Jenny in check when she gets a little bossy. She certainly won't be bullying you into digging an old Australia. As for our leading lady, Jenny, I never thought I could be more proud of you, of your achievements already mentioned, but it turns out I was wrong. Today, your mum and I are up with pride, not just because of the occasion, but because of the brilliant, caring woman you've become. You've kept all your qualities we love so much, your enthusiasm, your creativity, and you'll all be glad to hear her room is just as much of a mess now as it was back then. You've always put on a show, and I'm glad the chapter closes with such an happy ending. I can't wait to see all the adventures you and Chris get up to in the sequel.
Love is friendship caught fire. It is quiet, mutual confidence, sharing and forgiving. It is loyalty through good and bad times, settled for nothing less than perfection, makes allowances, human weakness. Love is content with the present, hopes for the future, and does not brood over the past. It is the day in and day out chronicles of irritations, problems, compromises, small disappointments and big victories, and working towards common goals. If you have love in your life, can make up for a great many things you lack. If you do not have it, no matter what else there is, it is not enough.
I, Christopher David Chapman,
take you, Jenny Louise Nash,
take you, Jenny Louise Nash,
to be my wedded wife.
to be my wedded wife.
I acknowledge my love and respect for you,
I acknowledge my love and respect for you,
and invite you to share my life,
and invite you to share my life
as I hope to share yours.
as I hope to share yours.
May we look to our future together
May we look to our future together
with hope, happiness, and joy,
with hope, happiness, and joy,
and to be loving, faithful, and loyal
and to be loving, faithful, and loyal
from this day forward.
from this day forward.
So, Tom, where's Tom? There you are, perfect. Just open the box. You see, we practice this. That's it, open the box. That's it. Could you give that ring to Jenny? Thank you very much. Thank you. Chris, I give you this ring
Chris, I give you this ring
as a symbol of our marriage
as a symbol of our marriage
for today and tomorrow
for today and tomorrow
and for all the days to come.
and for all the days to come.
The purpose of marriage is that you may always love, care for, and support each other through all the joys and sorrows of life, and that love may be fulfilled in a relationship of permanent and continuing commitment. We trust that these things come true for you both. Chris, and Jenny. You have both made the declarations prescribed by law. You've made a solemn and abiding contract with each other in the presence of your witnesses, family and friends gathered here today. It is my privilege and great pleasure to tell you you are now husband and wife. Congratulations.
Jenny, you are the most considerate, hard-working person that I know. You always put others before yourself. That includes Archie. When I'm with you, I'm just a better version of everything. I'm just so lucky that you saw a bit of a diamond in the rough, and you've at least given it a go to kind of polish me up. I'll always be there for you. I know you'll always be there for me. I love you. I can't wait to spend the rest of our lives together, to explore the world, to grow vegetables, to watch MasterChef, and to start a family.
Christmas. You're my best mate. The hours we've spent playing FIFA and putting the world to rights, I wouldn't change a single thing. You've done amazing in your career, and you deserve absolutely everything you've achieved in today. There are no end of ways that I could describe how perfect these two are together. But I think Dr. Seuss says it best. You know you're in love when you can't fall asleep, because reality is finally better than your dreams. And I think we'll all agree today that these two people have found the people of their dreams. So if you could raise a glass and make some noise to the Chapmans.